Good morning and welcome to Renaissance Unity. It's a nice hearty good morning. All right. Love and blessings upon you. I'm Beth Gatchell. I'm one of your musical team today, along with Donna Nowak on keys, Roy King on percussion, and Ed Lemmers on bass. And we are fortunate today to have Helen Avakian and Dave Irwin with us of Red Door Duo. We have Reverend David delivering our message today. If you would kindly invite your cell phones into the silence. So our opening song this morning is Thank You for This Day. We're going to get a little energy moving, so if you want to add some little snaps, you can, and then toward the end, we'll move to a call and response portion, and if you want to clap your hands, you definitely can. If you're comfortable, please stand.
Good morning. I'm Angela Barbati, and I'm your platform person today. I'd like to welcome you to Unity Assistance, to Renaissance Unity. Thanks for being with us today, those in person and those of you online. So we want each one here this morning to know that unity is a positive, practical, progressive approach to spirituality. Our teachings are based on the teachings of Jesus and the power of prayer. And we also want each one here this morning to know that at Renaissance Unity, we honor the universal truths in all religions. We explore those universal truths, and we respect each individual's right to choose their own spiritual path. You are genuinely welcome here, whatever spiritual path you're on. So let's affirm together our first principle. This is all that we teach and speak. It starts here. Together with me. There is only one presence and one power in our lives and in the universe, God the good, omnipotence. And now let's sing together our first principle.
There is only one presence and one power in our lives and in the universe. God the good, God the good, God the good omnipotence.
And again together. We are a dynamic fellowship centered in the active spiritual practice of love, truth, gratitude, and service to others. And now join me as we affirm together our mission statement. Transforming lives through a consciousness of love. And please listen and be with the words of our vision statement. Our vision is an inclusive world where minds, hearts, and hands are connected in raising the global consciousness of love. And I now invite our prayer chaplain, Noel, to read the daily word.
Good morning. I direct your attention to the prayer box by the Christ candle, and we affirm that every request will find its answer in perfect order. These prayers are sent to Unity Prayer Ministry each month, where they are prayed over for 30 days. And we are grateful, for we know that all is well. We are also grateful for the floral arrangement in front, donated and prepared by the flower team this morning. Judy blessed us. It is a representation of the varied beauty and power of Mother Nature. Today's daily word is remembrance. I cherish the memories of my loved ones. Today I remember life is eternal as I honor my dear ones who have passed. I send love and light to those who have enriched my life. My heart beams with love and gratitude as I cherish the memories I hold so dearly. I honor and reflect on the relationships that have meant so much to me. I open my heart, allowing myself to feel the tenderness of my emotions. I sense my relatives' love, a reminder that their presence is alive in my heart. I visit my memories in the stillness, grateful for the time we spent together, My beloved's love, wisdom, and strength are in me. As I remember these special ones, their memory will be a blessing that transcends time and space. And from Luke 22:19, then he took a loaf of bread, and when he had given thanks, he broke it and gave it to them, saying, "This is my body, which is given for you. Do this in remembrance of me." And our prayer this morning for the world and for inner peace and strength. Lord, I come before you ready to pour out my worries, anxieties, and fears at your feet. I am claiming and declaring your promises for blessings of peace and strength over my life. Bring a peace into my soul that passes all worldly understanding, and make me be a light for others to see your strengths.
So Red Door Duo is going to take us into our meditation, and I want to tell you a little bit about them. Red Door Duo is the musical couple of Helen Avakian, singer, songwriter, and international fingerstyle guitar champion, joining forces with acclaimed jazz, bluegrass, and Brazilian fingerstyle guitarist Dave Irwin. The two have thrilled audiences around the U.S. with their wildly imaginative set lists, featuring captivating new works, contemporary covers, and even reinterpretations of Baroque and classical masterworks. They're excited to return to Renaissance Unity, and we're excited to have them.
beautiful. Good morning. I will be doing the meditation this morning, and it's a 12-power meditation. So let's take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale and hold it for the count of 3, 2, 1, and release. Now just relax. Close your eyes if you wish. Put your feet flat on the floor and allow your hands to rest gently in your lap. It is said that Charles Fillmore, the co-founder of Unity, started each and every day with a 12-power meditation. Even though that meditation is not found anywhere, I have created one that I would like to share with you this morning. From the time that we take our first breath until we take our last breath, we are on a journey. What we do on that journey, or where we go, is not as important as who we meet along the way. When Jesus started his ministry, he met 12 men that he invited to join him. Each one of these men represented one of the 12 powers. So this morning, we will go on a short physical journey, meeting each of these men and the power that they represent. So if you will, just imagine a bright ball of light, divine energy, hovering about 3 inches over the top of your head. A ball of warmth and love. Now, allow that ball of bright light and energy to slowly drop to the front brain, right behind your left eye. Here, we meet Thomas, the power of understanding, the ability that which is the truth. Now take that ball of energy and move it behind the right eye, where we meet Matthew, the power of will, the ability to choose, decide, and lead. Now let's lower that ball of energy right between both eyes, and there we will meet Bartholomew, the power of imagination, the ability to see that which is not there and make it possible. Now we move that ball of energy to the center of the brain, and here we meet Peter, the power of faith, the firm belief that we have the power to do anything. The ball of energy now moves down to the brainstem, where we meet Simon, the power of zeal and enthusiasm, the ability to be passionate and motivated. We softly drop down to the root of the tongue, to Philip, the power of power, the ability to master, dominate, and control. And now we lower that ball of warm energy right behind the heart, where we will meet John, the power of love, the ability to harmonize, unify, and attract. Fillmore considered the power of love the greatest power of all. And now we travel down to the pit of the stomach, where we meet James, the power of wisdom, the still small voice, the ability to elevate, discern, and apply what we know. We now move this ball of energy to the small of the back, and there we meet Andrew, the power of strength, the ability to endure, stay on course, and persevere. As we continue our journey to the back of the navel, there we find James, son of Alphaeus, and the power of order. Order, the ability to organize, to keep balance, and to maintain things in sequence. Order is the number one power of the universe. We follow this ball of light and energy down to the lower intestinal region, where we find Thaddeus, the power of elimination. Elimination gives us the power to release and to let go of that which no longer serves us. As we travel to the end of the journey, we go to the reproductive center. Here we meet Judas, the power of life. Judas, he who is said to have betrayed Christ. But without that betrayal, we would not have had the crucifixion. And without the crucifixion, we would not have had the resurrection. The resurrection, the power of new life and new beginnings. And now we allow that light and ball of light and energy to explode, sending life, love, health, and energy to every cell of our body, knowing that we are never alone, that on our journey, we carry with us the 12 powers of man. So now you can open your eyes, take a deep breath, and hold it for the count of 3, 2, 1, and exhale. And so it is.
Well, good morning. We have been so blessed already. Would you agree? Wow. Wow, yeah, go ahead. I mean, Angela, you completely blessed us. Noel, you blessed us. And how about that meditation from Reverend Morgan? Wasn't that beautiful? I had never heard that meditation before. That was really, really wonderful. Oh, she made it up. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. It's so good to have Beth together with us again. Would you agree? Yeah. Did you hear that opening? I don't know, the sound team back there must have been working with Beth because that was really special, really, really special. And then good to have Helen and Dave with us. You know, I think it's during the Woodchoppers Ball, right, that you come, and I think this is the third or fourth time, I think since I've been here, that you've been here. So awesome to have you with us. And how does it feel to sit in the back today, Roy and Ed? Feels good, right, to just watch. And Donna, thank you so much for stepping in and blessing us. You know, it's just clear when you get to experience that they're living what they're called to. Could you feel that? Yeah, they're experiencing, living what the Father's plan is for their life. And you know what? It makes a real impact on our lives. It makes a real impact. So this morning, we're going to talk about coherence and awakening to the love that has always been yours. Coherence. You know, I've been going to church for almost all of my life. I'm 65 years old. And I don't think it was till maybe 5-7 years ago that I started to hear this word coherence entering the spiritual scene, if you could say it that way, right? How about you? How long has it been? Is that something new? I mean, that's not something that we heard a lot about, this word coherence. And I think really if you look at it, perhaps heart math is what brought it forth, right? That kind of brought it into the forefront, this whole idea of coherence. So this morning we're going to explore this state of energetic resonance that we call coherence. There's going to be some parallels with heart math, but we're also going to integrate the plan for your life written in the eternal text before time and aligning with that text for your life as part of living a life of coherence. Let's start our journey this morning with the scripture that is really, really loved within the New Thought circles. You'll know this one as soon as I read it because we read it quite often in New Thought. And it's a verse from Jeremiah 29:11 where the Lord says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and to give you a future." To give you a future right in the midst of it all, hope for a future. There's another translation that reads this way, "For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, not thoughts of a divided mind, of a split mind. I have these thoughts for you of peace to give you an expected end, a future filled with hope." If you go and research that word that was actually used from the Hebrew, that's exactly what it meant. To give you a future filled with hope. What a beautiful promise. But to truly understand the power of what is being spoken about there, we've got to go back and look at the scene. What's going on when the Lord says that? What's going on is that there are these people who are living in exile, far from their home. They are absolutely confused. Times were uncertain. And the Israelites were questioning their future because everything was so confusing. Can you relate? Yeah. This was the scene. Everything was so confusing. They were in exile in Babylon. Babylon means confusion. Babylon means chaotic conditions. Babylon is Babel, literally. It's Babel. Babylon is seen with a confused, divided mind. That's Babylon. That's the Babel. Babylon is everything that coherence is not. It's everything that coherence is not. So the Israelites had been taken into Babylon, and everything that once seemed so stable to them had fallen away. And they didn't understand, how did we get here? How did we get to this land of all this confusion and all this Babel? And they sure didn't understand how they were going to get back to the land of peace, stability, and the prosperity. Yet right in the middle of all that confusion, this prophet Jeremiah reveals something that God has to say to them, and that is, I still have a plan for you. I still have a plan for you. The Lord, or their true self, was letting him know that the exile was not a punishment. It was a period to prepare their consciousness. It was a period to prepare their consciousness for that great plan. In fact, it was to be a period where they were being called to integrate a consciousness of how to move from utter confusion to coherent clarity. That's why they were sent into the land in the exile. It was about moving from divided sight, from moving from Babylon and Babel and buying into the Babel and utter confusion and being emotionally triggered by the Babel, to moving into a unified vision, awake to a plan that was emerging for their life. That was the transition they were to make in consciousness. How do we know that? How do we know that's what it's teaching? If you read the story, you find out the period that they were going to be in Babylon was going to be for 70 years. Well, if you study the Hebrew code, you find out that the number 70 is related to the Hebrew letter Ein. Ein. What does that letter mean? What is being communicated with that 70? The word means I. I. And it has two potentials. One of the potentials is that it's seen with two eyes, the dual perception. We are the good guys, they are the bad guys. We are the right ones, they are the wrong ones. It represents Babel, utter confusion. Utter confusion. It's the transition then to the single eye that Jesus spoke of when he said, if the eye be single, the whole body will be this radiant coherence, and you'll wake up everybody all around you. Are you with me? Yes. In other words, God's plans for them and for us right now is not merely to change our outer circumstances, but to transform our perception. It was part of God's plan for the Israelites in exile, and it's part of the plan for us right now. We're in this transition to move us deeper and deeper into what is radiant coherence for our life and more authentic lives on this planet. We have not lived lives of authenticity to realize the great prosperity. And we're moving into this new day, this new age, this new stage, where life is going to be about living authentic lives. That's the new prosperity that's coming. To live in this life of radiant coherence, that is our salvation right now. That's it. Radiant coherence is our individual and collective salvation. It is our delivery from the bondage of confusion and judgment that brings us to this liberty and true prosperity that the single eye brings. It brings us to this radiant coherence. Radiant coherence is when all parts of your body, all your thoughts, all your feelings in your body come into alignment with the one truth of love. You come back home into your breath and you start to move with the rhythm of love, conscious and aware that God is calling you to a greater expression of what is written in the plan for your life. That's coherence. It is the vibration of the Father's mind that you're moving into, the plan that God has for all of us that was promised to those in exile in Babylon. You see, in this state of Babylon, we feel pulled. We feel pulled between hope and fear, between love and judgment, between trust and resistance. Our emotions, when rooted in this consciousness of separation, become evidence of split perception. But in Babylon, or in split perception, what my new book calls separation consciousness, and what the Bible refers to as sin, when we are in that land or in that consciousness, our emotions mirror this internal war that's going on between what we think of as the self with the small s and what we think of as the self of the others with the small s, is at war with this self that God knows all of us to be. It sounds like this. It took me a while to transmute this one. This is Babel. Look at them. They call themselves Christians. Really? That's not Christ's love. This is Christ's love. Do you see the confusion in that? Do you see you're seeing with the divided mind? You're seeing with divided sight. We're not seeing the truth of the being and the potential. That emotion is our Babylon. We're sent into this land right now to transmute seeing it that way, to become conscious for each of us that something is coming for each of us to take us into this new land of authentic lives. And when that single eye opens, what happens is we transmute our emotions, and then those feelings, those waves become in alignment with your heart, with love, and you walk in this world in coherent radiance. What happens in radiant coherence? The land that we are returned to through a transformational period of 70 years, what happens is we transform from reactivity to responding into the flow of God's plan for our life. That's the transition age we're in right now. We're in that. What happens in radiant coherence is we begin to become more and more adept at catching ourselves. Have you noticed when you become more conscious that all of a sudden you are conscious that you've been triggered? Did you notice that as part of your awakening? And then you're not in judgment of yourself. You just come back home, right? This is part of the awakening. This is part of the new being that's coming forth right now. God's plan for us is to move from confusion to a new kind of prosperity, and it is a plan for many of us, transmuting the same energy that is fueling our fear and to feel for compassion and service that is oh so needed right now. Would you agree? Yes. We are to come forth with compassion, with service right now as we move through this transformational period. And here is the central theme of this talk that we'll move into now. God's plan is for us to prosper, is also for us to transmute that same passion energy that we are using to cling to outcomes based on an old consciousness that has run its course. Right? You got to free that up so that that energy moves into this devotion to the greater unfolding that's coming now. Right? In radiant coherence, who light awakens us to our oneness, we no longer identify with the confusion during our time of exile. We don't identify with it. And we don't give the confusion in Babylon any energy. Are you with me? Yes. This is the 70-year period we're in. Rather, we transmute and reconcile ourselves as the instrument God has sent to return us to harmony by being the one and by living God's unique, greater plan for your life. The other principle that I'm inviting us to realize this morning is that our life unfolds in phases, in stages. Have you noticed? We move through ages in our own life. The principle I'm inviting us to see is that sometimes when we reach the end of a stage or of an age, we are called to realize that the consciousness that brought you success and prosperity in the phase of your life that is now coming to the end is not the consciousness that will take you where your soul wants to go now. It's not going to take us there. That old consciousness is not going to take us to the land we're being called to. That's why some of the Israelites were sent into exile in Babylon. They were sent to discover how to find coherence in the midst of confusion. Are you with me? In the midst of the confusion, to awaken to and step into a new kind of prosperity greater than the one we left. That was to be the new consciousness they were to integrate. Marshall Goldsmith says in his book, "What got you here won't get you there." You like that title? What got you here won't get you there. He says the same consciousness that helped you thrive at one level can become the very thing that holds you back from the next. Have you noticed? Have you ever been in a job where, maybe you go to a new job and you walk in, I got the formula. I just do. I know how to succeed here, right? And you walk in and you work your magic on them. And then that kind of wears out and you go to a new job and you go, I got the formula. And you walk in there and then at some point you go, you know what, I'm just repeating this formula over and over, right? Have you been there? Yeah, because at some point that formula has run its course. Yeah, thank you. Has run its course. And do you know what? It's that formula that is holding you back. That's the one that's holding you back. Let's shift a little bit here, take a few moments and get really clear about the energetics of the surrender to the Father's plan for your life. You know, Charles Fillmore says in The Revealing Word, he says, the Father mind is the living principle, the absolute, the great unlimited. Well, that's a good foundation, but let's go a little farther. Would you be willing? All right, so let's turn to my new book. How about that? You got to use these opportunities, right? In my new book, The New Salvation, it's the original one, I go much farther into just what this Father's is that the plan comes from. In my book, I share that the Father is the source. It is the primordial field of vibration through which all worlds arise. The Father is the living script of creation. The Father is a vibrational field of creation. It's a living script. It's an eternal text. Every soul carries a unique yet interconnected page of this eternal text. Every soul is written in that book. And we're living in a time right now, what's in that book wants to come forward, what's on your page in a greater and greater way. Are you willing? Yeah. The secret is to transmute the energies of that old consciousness to move into the new one. The Father's will in this hour is something, it's not something outside of you. It's a divine pattern already written within you. The next phase or stage that is the greater picture of why you came is encoded in your very being. In your very being. It is a living script that is encoded in your being. And the will of the Father is simply this, that we all begin to notice more of what's on our page and surrender to its radiant coherence amidst the babble. Amidst the babble. That's what the period of 70 was all about. That's what our period of 70 was all about. And through that, something amazing happens. What amazing happens is you activate an awakening function. if you can participate through this period of Babel, you can activate an awakening function, and it begins to awaken those around you to move through the confusion into their new day. Do you see the pattern? Yeah. You might notice this in your relationships. You might notice it in your career or even in your spiritual practice. The formula that brought you success suddenly becomes your limitation. That moment when the old pattern has served its purpose is what the living script calls the cross moment. Literally, this is an aspect of what that symbol means. A cross moment is not a symbol of suffering or confusion. It is the symbol of the completion of an age or stage of your life. That's what it is. When Jesus says from the cross, "It is finished," he says, "It is finished." He's declaring the completion of one level of consciousness demonstrated. He completed the single eye consciousness demonstration right there. Our lives will have many of these same cross moments. Have you noticed? I mean, there's many times you come to these moments, these cross moments, the places where we feel the work of this way of being is finished. We've outgrown this level of consciousness. It's time to rise to a new level to set up a whole new life. That's your pick up your cross moment. That's what it is. When you realize that, oh, that formula that I've been walking in with over and over and over to bring me success is now telling me it's my limit. This is what Charles Fillmore says about the cross and taking up your cross. Take up your cross, he says. To do that and follow the Christ is to transcend the current limits of your consciousness. And do you know what? It's not about martyrdom. It's about metamorphosis. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Our lives are going through a cross moment. Would you agree? Yes. A collective cross moment. And here's the beautiful thing. When you meet that consciously, that cross moment, when you embrace it as a moment of completion instead of resisting it, and say yes to stepping into a yet expanded expression of your life and of the collective's life, you become, guess what? Something mystical happens. Something mystical literally happens when you stop resisting, when you stop buying into the babble, when you stop giving your energy to the babble, and you begin to notice, you know what, right in the midst of this, I'm being called into something greater. Right now, what mystically happens is your cross becomes a cross of light, and you waken the whole world up. That is literally the energetics of what you have in your heart to wake up this world. Are you with me? You and I are unique creatures that can keep rising in levels of consciousness and rising in levels of consciousness, bringing greater and greater light to our body. We become mystical radiance by responding to the call to create the new rather than being triggered emotionally by the babble. If the musicians want to come forward, I want to share a story with you. You know, I shared the last time I gave a talk that, you know, I had a consulting business and I gave some of my time to that a little bit. My primary focus was this, but I kind of felt the call. It's time to come in deeper, into a deeper kind of love, deeper into ministry. And during that period, you know, there were these tariffs I shared that were imposed, and it just absolutely brought my consulting business to a stifle. And I shared the last time, I began to feel this energy rising in me. I could literally feel like an expansion. I mean, it was like that. It was something wanted to come out of me. And so I said, you know what? What it's saying to me, you've always wanted to write this book. You've always wanted to write a book and share what you've been studying for the last 20 or 30 years. So I said, that's what this is about. And so I stepped into that, and I shared that. But you know what happened for me? Something amazing happened. Everything began to feel very sacred to me. My relationships, my journey with my mother and father, my journey with you, everything began to be really sacred. My journey with my wife and with my family. It just was like, wow, what an amazing life we have. This was just rising in me. I'd like to read you a scripture to close this talk with. And this is from Jesus. He says, for this reason the Father loves me. Now we know the Father, Mother God always loves us, right? But it was coming into his consciousness. For this reason the Father loved me, because I lay down my life that I might take it up again. No one takes it from me. I lay it down on my own accord. To lay down your life is to release the smaller stage of your life to make room so that the larger pattern of your life, the next phase of the Father's plan written on that eternal script, can come forth and shine forth through you in this age of Babel. Are you with me? Yeah. Namaste. Namaste.
Please feel free to sing along. If you don't know it, you'll definitely know the chorus pretty soon. You'll hear it. Oh, they put the words up perfect. Love is but a song we sing. Fear's the way we die. You can make the mountains rain or make an angel cry. Though the bird is on the wing and you may not know why. People now, smile on each other, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. And some may come and some may go, we will surely pass. When the one that left us here returns for us at last, we are but a moment's sunlight fading in the grass. Come on, people now, smile on each other, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on each other, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. If you hear the song I sing, you will understand. Listen. You hold the key to love and fear, all in your trembling hand. Just one key unlocks them both. It's there at your command. Come on, people now, smile on each other. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on each other. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Oh yeah. Come on, people now, smile on each other. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Right now. Right now.
Come on, people now. The ushers want to come forward. Wow, what a treat. What an absolute beautiful, beautiful song. Just knowing that we are this place, this space, that teaches, that shares, that demonstrates the rising in consciousness to bring us all into a greater expression of our divinity. Just take those gifts in your hands, knowing that this is the place that shares that. And together we share divine love through me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Freely I give, and freely I receive.
I release and I let go. Let the spirit from my life. I am free in the spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.
Are you bad? I like that part, Beth, when you go, "Well, I'm only."
Little growl.
And did you hear Donna on them keyboards? She was bringing them up, and Roy and Ed. Let's give them all some more love. Wow. Doesn't that just make you feel like, wow, I'm glad I got up and come to church this morning, you know? Yeah, amen. So just in the joy of being together in all the ways that you serve Renaissance Unity, we say thank you. Namaste. Namaste.
Birthday, birthday, birthday.
You know, everything needs a little pause, so I have it timed for like a 10-second pause, so it's 5 seconds out, 5 seconds back. It's perfect. All right, do we have any birthdays in November? Come on forward. Wow, look at all these November birthdays. Woo. Let's see, there must be something about unity, people, and would that be February? Must be something about unity, people, in February. I don't know, I'm just saying. I don't know, we gotta notice this, right? All right, so give us your date of birth, or your
All-
birthday and your name.
It's all our parents. It was Valentine's Day. Right, Mom?
Oh, that, okay,
Yeah.
so it is.
Anyways, my name is Carrie. My birthday is November 3rd, so tomorrow. I'll be 49. So.
My name is Sonia. I'm a returning member, and my birthday is November 8th. I'll be 56.
Take the mic after you.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
I'm Dave, and I was born on November 9th, 1954.
I'll be 71.
By the way, you don't have to give us the actual year if you don't want to. Just the day. In case you were wondering.
I always say, well, I may be old, but I've never been slower.
I'm Helen, and my birthday is November 19th, and I'm blah, blah, blah years old.
My name is Angela Presley. On November the 5th, which is Wednesday, I'll be 62 years old.
I'm Gay Carew. I was born in 1940, and you guys have to figure out how old I am now. I think you can do it.
Well, I'm going to spoil this because I'm Judy Charlick, and my birthday is November 1st. And I now have 84 years of life experience.
My name is Theodoris, or Teddy, and my birthday is November the 20th, and I'm still moving through my spiritual experience, so I'm not telling my age. Evolving, as he said today. Thank you. Appreciate each and every one of you when I come to church on Sunday. Really do.
Hello, everyone. My name is Byrley, and my birthday is November 27th, and I will be 74 years old. 74 years young.
74. Wow, y'all look good. I'm Rose. My birthday's November 11th, and I will be 67. I think I'd learn to grow up, huh?
I'm Holly, and my birthday is November 25th. All right, I'll admit it. I will be 68.
All right, let's sing happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear loved ones. Happy birthday to you. It's your birthday. It's happy birthday.
You say it's your birthday. You're gonna have a good time. I'm glad it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, everybody together, we bless you. We appreciate you. We behold the Christ in you. Happy birthday to you. Namaste.
Ooh-wee. Happy birthday, folks. Well beyond struggle and strife, out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I will meet you there. If you'd like prayer support today, Noelle Walker is our prayer chaplain, and she'll meet with you in the chapel. Is anyone new here for the first time? No. Well, We're delighted that you joined us today. And if you'd like to share one of our welcome packets with someone that you know, we have lots of them out in the social hall. And if you've been blessed by the service, please consider posting on any of the social media platforms. It helps get the word out, and it feels good. Judy Charlick is selling some of her wonderful pottery, and all proceeds come to the church. I think Verena Long will be our speaker next Sunday. Remember the 18th anniversary celebration. Bring your favorite finger food if you'd like. And I understand somebody would like some deviled eggs. You can call Kim Klein or Cynthia Maynor. We have a racial equality event happening. Is somebody coming up? Yes. Okay. Yes.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. We are preparing to continue conversations of racial equality. We're going to do it on November 10th. And I don't know if you've heard, but we're going to do the entire series on Zoom. And I want to know, is there anyone that doesn't feel comfortable about that needs some support? If you do, we can provide that, okay? Kim?
Okay. Yeah, so we really need very correct emails because that's how we're going to invite you to the Zoom. So there's a sign up out there. Please write it out. And probably what I'd like to do, I am definitely going to do, I just changed my mind. I'm going to email you to make sure that I have it correctly. And if I don't get a response back, then I can call. But I just really need to make sure I have the correct emails.
Yeah,
Okay?
that's good. And I think I'm going to call, just so you know, I'm going to call everyone that was in the group with me because I just want to touch in with you. And I sent out an email, and it's okay, people didn't answer, but I'm going to reach out to you, okay? All right?
Okay, good. Thanks.
You.
Bye.
Marjorie and Elaine.
Being thankful. Let's say thankful. I can't hear you. Thankful. Yes, we're being thankful for next Sunday of our 18-year anniversary here. And the following Sunday, we're going to be even more thankful because it's Thanksgiving dinner. So I want you all to bring that special food for Thanksgiving. I got the chicken and dressing, okay? But everything else, let's be thankful for next Sunday and definitely for Thanksgiving. Ebony is back there getting everything together for right now for the first Sunday friendship. Thank you.
Okay. Reverend David has an announcement about his book release and workshop, and I do want to invite everybody to stay after for the Yum Yum Lunch Club. We're celebrating birthdays, and we have food.
The Yum Yum Lunch Club, that's good. So before I announce, say a little bit about the book and the upcoming workshop, I just want to say I met with Kim and Cynthia this week to just continue to talk about this program, and it just becomes clearer and clearer every time I'm with them. They've journeyed through this landmark training, right? And so they've really been guided to hold space, and so we're so blessed to have you both with us. So just moving into, I'm going to be today. We're announcing that there's going to be a workshop on my new book. My new book is called The New Salvation. It's the original one. Embodying light, breath, and remembrance through Christ, transmuting creation's separation consciousness. So we're going to have a workshop on that on December 6th. There's pamphlets out there on your way out. There's many ways to participate. The first level, we're calling the Grace level. It's $65, but you can get it for $33 if that fits your budget better. In fact, in all these, just work with Vivian, and we will make it work. And so there's another level, and you can just read it. I'm not going to go through all that because we're going to have many weeks to continue to announce this. But if you'd like to get the book to start with, you can see Vivian. If you want to just buy the book, it's $15. But I think the main thing I want to say at this point, we'll articulate it further, but I would really love for you to participate. I would really love for you to participate. This is a book that's really committed to bringing the clarity on what it is to carry greater and reveal greater and greater light through your body, through your life. So if that interests you, please check it out. Thank you. Thank you. We're moving into closing the service. You want to come do it? All right, let's do it. Prayer of protection. No, you do the song first, actually.
You're confusing me.
So let's all affirm what we know to be the truth and unity. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Amen. Go shine your light. God bless.